Okay, so now that we know what the game plan is, what your solution is to legitimize, personalize, and capitalize, let's start drilling down so I can really give you a framework. We're going to start with, of course, step number 1, which is legitimize. So this is where we're going to take and we're going to sift out all the bullshit that's out there, and which amounts to at least 90% of all the crap of what's out there. And this is the part, frankly, that's going to piss you off. This is the part that's going to get you upset because you're not going to believe the manipulation that's going on as you see it. But again, don't worry because I've got you covered. We're going to give you the game plan to overcome the manipulation so that it never affects you again. And actually, you being educated to what's going on out there is a good thing because then they can't pull the wool out over your eyes. And the more people that you share this information with, either personally yourself or have them come here and I'll show them and share it with them, the more they're not going to be able to pull these 5 internet lies on us anymore. And so let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to get started with the Sift It process, which is where you're going to discover how to avoid the 5 big internet lies. And that gave me the brainstorm of coming up with something called the Suck It Awards. And you're about to discover what that is. So while, again, this is a very heavy subject, I wanted to have some lighthearted fun with it. So you'll see what I mean in a second. Take it away, Joshua. Okay, now that you have an overview of the entire 3-step process, let's start drilling down with the first step, which of course is the legitimize step. This is where we're going to sift out all the bullshit and the crap out there. And to do that, you need to discover, I need to share with you what the 5 big internet lies are. Now this is a very serious subject. And because it is so serious, I wanted to have some lighthearted fun with you and with the subject in general. Because otherwise, frankly, you're going to get depressed. You're going to want to, you might feel like giving up and saying, if they're really doing all this stuff to me and swindling me and using me and outright manipulating me, what hope do I have? And so I wanted to figure out a way to make this fun. Thus, the birth of what we call the Suck It Awards. It's like the Academy Awards for the categories of the 5 big internet lies. And so we're going to have some fun with it, and you're going to discover this fun little prop right here. Yep, it's a doozy, and I think you're really going to enjoy it when you see what I've created for you to have some fun with it. So without further ado, let's join the Suck It Awards, the first annual Suck It Awards. Take it away. We'll have this rigged up. All right, what? We're live? Are you shitting me? Oh, all right. You caught me. We've been welcome backstage. We're just putting the finishing touches on the first annual Suck It Awards, and we've got some amazing things up our sleeves that are going to shock you and amaze you and maybe even disappoint you a little bit. But don't worry, we're going to pick it back up and give you lots of exciting things. So sit right there and don't go anywhere because stay tuned because the first annual Suck It Awards are coming right your way.
Fix your tie.
Oh, we'll be right back. Hang on. Welcome to the first annual Suck It Awards. Now, what are the Suck It Awards, you ask? Well, the Suck It Awards are those people, those cheaters and scammers and liars that have put you through internet hell. They've made you, cheated you out of your money. They've taken you down paths. They've made you think that you had a hope of success, and then they pulled the rug right out from under you. And you're going to discover in this show tonight 5 categories of the suck-its. And we're going to show you how to get empowered so that you know what these Suck It Awards are, and you're going to be able to tell us what your nominees are for the best suck-its in a particular category once you know what those categories are. So without further ado, let's get right into the Suck It Awards. Our first category is going to blow your mind. With a high-budget award show like this, you think they could pay somebody to hand me a frickin' envelope. Anyway. All right, so our first category of suck-its is, well, I'm sure it's going to be a good one. Let's find out. Yes. The first category of suck-its is what we call manipulated, manufactured, or fake credibility. Man. You know what? Let's share with you. I'm going to share with you some of the tricks that they put you through to make it into this category. This is going to blow you away. Okay, so The first category in the Suckett Awards, lie number one, is what we call manipulated or fake credibility. And this is really important. I want you to really take a look at that picture and think about the woman in the middle. Think about the woman in the middle and put yourself, if you would, in her shoes for a second. Think about what she thinks is going on. Think about what that means in terms of how she feels. Okay? She has no clue. She thinks she's there with her best friend and her boyfriend, and here they are having a secret romance right in front of her face. And she knows none the wiser. So she thinks she has the trust and the credibility of her boyfriend and her best friend, and yet they're putting one over on her. They're having an affair. So how would you feel if that's going on? That's exactly, I repeat, that's exactly what's going on the internet more times than you know. Take a look.